doing today? That's not good.
Smile.
What's up, beautiful? Have a good day. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Somebody's acknowledging you for being beautiful. She said thank you.
Oh, bless you.
Doing good?
Hey, look at that. It's $5,000. You want to talk? Huh? We can't be friends or nothing. You don't speak. If I give you my number, you can talk to me? No? Too ugly for you?
Of New York, a viral video marketing agency actually made this video featuring this actress for an anti-street harassment group called Holla Back. Well, joining me now to talk about this video and the controversy surrounding it, Amanda Seales, a stand-up comedian who has been featured on VH1's Best Week Ever, and Steve Santagati, author of Code of Honor and the best-selling book, The Manual. All right, good to see both of you.
Hey.
Okay, so Amanda, you first. Is too much being made of this video? Or, what is the message that you get or that you and your friends and colleagues have been talking about as a result of seeing the video?
Oh, I live this life every day. So
Nice,
for me,
nice.
this is like.
And how are you interpreting this?
Is
Are you interpreting this as compliments? Are you annoyed by it? What?
No, this is not complimentary, which is funny because I think guys think that by letting you know that they would be interested in sleeping with you, that is a compliment. And actually, it's really just objectifying me when I'm trying to walk in my daily life. I have a whole 15-minute set on stage about this, about God bless you, Ma, about yo, I see you, Ma. You're supposed to be smiling. Women are expected to, the minute we leave the house, we are expected to be smiling and available for whatever men want to say to us. And don't get me wrong, hello is fine. Like, I'm from Grenada in the West Indies. If someone says hello and you don't say hello back, that is actually considered rude. But a lot of these men, they're not just saying hello, they say hello, and when you say hello back, what that means is that's an invitation to now holler at you. And I can see you shaking your head, but you are not an expert on this, my brother, because you are not a woman walking in the street.
More of an expert than you, and I'll tell you why, because I'm a guy, and I know
Absolutely
how we
not.
think. More than you guys will ever know. I can't get in a woman's head any more than just like thinking about it. But I'm a guy, and I know why these guys do this. The bottom line is this, ladies.
What?
You would not care if all these guys were hot. They would be bolstering your self-esteem, bolstering your ego. There is nothing more than a woman loves to hear than how pretty she is.
But actually your comment was about saying how women think, that women
Am I
want
wrong?
to hear
Stop me when I'm
compliments
wrong.
from men all day.
Stop me
You
when
are
I'm
wrong.
So
You are wrong. I stopped you before you started.
Okay.
The thing is that he's wrong, and that the reality is that a lot of women, when we leave the house, we are not looking for compliments. We are not strolling the streets waiting like, is anyone going to notice these pants today? Like, that's not actually how we are approaching our day.
Well, you'd
we are
rather have women
actually
compliment
just
you,
going
yeah,
where
but-
we're going. And the other thing is that I think a lot of people who don't live in New York also don't understand this. When you live in New York City, you don't often get the luxury of being in a car. And being in a car gets to isolate you from like being in the world and basically
what's your
like
point?
just at the
What's your
behest of
point?
whoever's talking to
all
you.
the time.
What's
You
your
are
point?
always in.
Right, I get it. I live there. No one's holding a gun to your head telling you you have to live in New York City, first of all.
You know what's funny is that you as a man, what your problem is that you really should just be
You know what my problem is?
embracing and welcoming to the fact that women are saying, hey, we don't like this, not arguing why we shouldn't. If we
listen.
say we don't like it and we are demonstrating that, then you should actually, as a man who is a man of honor and wrote a book about this, should be saying, well, let's discuss how we can make you all feel more comfortable,
No,
and how
that's
I,
not
as a
gonna
man who
happen.
says that I have class,
the
need
men
to
in
help
this
and talk
video-
to my brothers about
Look,
this.
like it as a woman, turn around and tell them to shut up. Stand up for yourself. Act like a strong woman.
Because that doesn't get you killed, right? Because a woman got killed for doing that the other day in Detroit, actually. So you, sir, do not know what you're talking
Then carry
about.
a gun.
And you really need to be respectful to the fact that a woman got killed for that the other day.
Being catcalled feels really scary.
I don't feel safe.
It's so awkward.
It makes me feel insecure because I wonder what I did to invite it.
It's terrifying.
It does not feel good.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. What scares me the most about it isn't the fact that people are yelling out at you, it's the fact that it can escalate.
It's a type of aggression that you feel like you can't do anything about because you don't know what else they're capable of.
Every interaction could be like a deadly interaction. I don't think that's an exaggeration. There's an undercurrent of fear in every interaction, borne out by real news stories where you're like, this woman responded back to her catcaller and they didn't take it well.
The thing about catcalling is that it's never just a compliment. It's a guy saying that he owns your body and that he's entitled to speak to you because you're out in public.
Has this ever worked for you?
Do we look like we're enjoying it?
I may laugh it off and seem like it's funny, but in reality, I'm really scared and it makes me feel disgusted.
Why do you think you have the right to say nasty things to me just because I'm wearing something that makes me feel good?
Do you do it to impress other guys around you?
Does degrading me make you feel like more of a man?
Is this a rich family tradition that you hope to pass on to your children?
What would you do if you heard someone talking like that to your mother or sister?
Why would you ever think this is a compliment?
If it makes me uncomfortable, it's no longer a compliment. It's a threat.
Do you realize that you are the reason why I took a self-defense class?
Why do you go out of your way to make me feel uncomfortable?
Literally, what is going through your brain when you're shouting at me? Do you like me shouting at you?
Use you the authority to tell a woman that you don't know to smile.
Why can't you just do something nice to make me smile?
If so many women hate it, why do you keep doing it?
You probably hate women, right?
How would you feel if someone larger and physically threatening to you yelled out demeaning things about your body?
Did you notice after you yelled at me that I started walking away faster?
Wish I didn't have to just change something about me because you can't control yourself.
If we're ever really gonna reach gender equality, we have to stop viewing each other as meat.
Can we all just agree that catcalling sucks and that we should stop it?
No catcalling signs like this one are popping up all over New York City. They were put there by an apparel company. Let's see what New Yorkers have to say about it. That was the original idea for the video until I met this guy who, man, doesn't get it.
You know, sometimes, you know, you gotta call a girl. You got, you know, something like that.
How would you call a dog?
Same way.
So how do you think catcalling makes the person feel?
It feels good. Like, watch, let's see if we see a nice girl. How can you find a nice girl that I'm attracted to, dude? But
dating.
Yeah, dating.
Oh my God.
You know, even if it's far away, it's even better because they're not that scared. You know, sometimes you gotta have a little distance. I do a lot of sweethearts.
Okay.
Does that work?
I don't know. You tell me. I've never done that. I've literally not once has that even occurred to me to do.
Wait a second. Are you reporting is that girls don't like this?
They don't like catcalling.
Gaddy, come on. We're just acknowledging that you did a good thing today getting up out of bed. Yo, sweetheart. Yo. You see, she don't even know. She probably got headphones on.
Another day.
Buzz 60. According to this promotional video produced by sporting goods company Everlast, legendary Peruvian athlete Natalia Malaga identified known catcallers in Lima. then found their mothers and convinced them to wear dresses and wigs and walk past their unsuspecting sons.
Qué rico calzón.
And even though the results are predictable, they're so satisfying. The moms tear into their good-for-nothing offspring. And when he tries to blame it on the way she's dressed, she gets really angry. Another mom in disguise gets insulted by her son, making her so mad she tears off her wig and throws it at his feet. While he shows he's both immature enough to be harassing strangers and to still be using the "it wasn't me, mom" excuse. The lesson is, if you wouldn't say it to your mom, don't say it to a stranger. She could be your mom. Buzz 60. Now you know, pass it on.